Vinc Pichel and Mark Madsen in the lightweight division. Mark Madsen, the Olympian, you already know why, is he's a very, very good Greco-Roman wrestler. You see right there, foundation style is wrestling. The profile picture right here is wrestling. We know he can wrestle. We already know he can wrestle. We've seen plenty of wrestling matches in the Olympic Games where he got the silver medal in 2016 only to Roman Velasov. Got many submission wins, TKO wins, and a lot of them he's kind of just getting the takedowns and controlling the fight on the ground. The last fight was very interesting. Clay Guida against Mark Madsen was very, very close, and the reason it was very close is that Clay Guida, another wrestler, another really good grappler, was able to kind of make the fight be a striking one, and it was mainly that for 3 straight rounds. A few takedown attempts here and there, but overall, it was pretty much a striking match, and Mark Madsen did pretty good in the fight. He was slightly outstriking Clay Guida, but that's a pretty easy thing to do, in my opinion, if you're able to stay away from that pressure and maybe mix in the takedowns like Marco Madsen was able to do. I would say a fighter like Clay Guida is much worse of a striker than Vinc Pichel, and I think this is definitely a step up in competition for Mark Madsen. Vinc Pichel, pretty equal in the wrestling and grappling to Clay Guida. He's very, very strong in the clinch, has really, really good wrestling as well. Maybe not to the extent of Mark Madsen right here, but he's got very, very strong, a very, very strong attribute to him. I mean, I've never really seen it before where a guy like Jim Miller, who we know to be a very, very solid wrestler and grappler, just got dominated by Vinc Pichel. Vinc Pichel just kept on taking him down over and over and over again, using that strength. I mean, it was just absolutely insane to see. And for those reasons, I think the strength of Vinc Pichel will allow him to actually make this kind of like the Clay Guida fight, a more striking type of fight. I think this is a perfect matchup for Vinc Pichel, and that he's fighting a wrestler with not really the best striker. I think Vince will be able to keep the fight on the feet for the most part, keep the fight at range, and just use his striking advantage to win this fight on Marco Madsen. I think he's going to win the fight by a unanimous decision. He is going to be the slight favorite here at minus 145. He was the underdog originally, as the bookies probably assumed that Mark Madsen probably going to have the wrestling advantage, dominate the fight, but I don't think it's going to be by that much, and I don't think it's going to be a domination for Marco Madsen on the ground. So I see the fight staying on the feet for, I would say, 13 minutes, 12 minutes of this entire fight. A little bit of wrestling mixed in, but Vinc Pichel should pull out the victory and win the fight by a unanimous decision.